У нас есть Парцуф Гальгальта, и вот мы все время говорим, что
Parts of Galgalta, we say usually that there is 100% light of the creator, right? So how many percentages in this given state can Galgalta receive until the taboo? What is the percentages relationship here, more or less? How much can she receive?
As much as he can.
We say there's 100%, and there we usually write 80-20.
Rabash would usually use those numbers. That's why we write that. But certainly it's not 20%. It's actually written a very thin line. A very thin line. That's why it's not 20%, which is a pipe or a sector of the section of the circles. But it's the sector is so small from all the circles that it becomes a pipe. It's a string. It's a true line, a very thin line. How much is it in its diameter? I can't tell you. There are no such measurements.
When we say there is a coefficient of Reshimot Daled Daled, is this in the calculation of the thin line or the whole light?
I don't understand his question. Do you understand what he's asking? What? In the thin line, all the pchinot exist. All the pchinot, all the lights, everything is in that thin line. I'll tell you why. Because we learn this thin line as the first restriction, second restriction, all the restrictions, all the limitations. As slowly we correct and add to this thin line more and more, a little bit more discernments. But nevertheless, until the end of correction, we don't use the true Malchut, only in the inclusion of Malchut with Bina. Do you hear? We only use the incorporation of Malchut with Bina, which is not the true Malchut. This is why this is a very thin line that remains. And only in the end of correction, when you open the Malchut itself, which can work in order to bestow fully, the stony heart becomes a true heart of flesh. The angel of death becomes a holy angel. There's no evil in the world, and everyone become good. As we don't know what that is, how that happens. Then from that we can say that only then, instead of the thin line, it becomes a circle. Now, why do I say that? I don't know how to explain these things because I don't understand. You can explain, but I don't understand. It's in general, these are things that are above me. How, without an egoistic will to receive, it's possible to depict something, to grasp something, to feel something. It's this against that. This compared to that. Light upon darkness, black and white is what we can feel. But if it is fully in order to bestow, even though in all the colors, but such a thing is, it's incomprehensible. I don't understand that. You can depict it, but, well, we will live and see. For the time being, we are moving to the next lesson.